I'm Riggs Eckelberry, CEO of Origin Oil, a Los Angeles company that's on the over-the-counter market as OOIL. We are focused on the harvesting challenge and making that sustainable for long-term use of algae for fuel and chemicals. Algae grows in 1,000 times its weight in water. Getting it out is probably the biggest challenge. We specialize in that harvesting technology. The algae technology has come together to a point where the algae industry is really taking off. In the US, it's being driven by the military's drive to get off of energy dependence. DoD right now plans to have 50% of its fuel needs be fed by a mix of alternative fuels, but none of them can be based on food. It really means you're talking about waste, you're talking about forestry, and you're talking about algae. For the Navy alone, that's 8 million barrels of jet fuel and marine distillate per year that have to come from sources like algae. People are making algae today in the marketplace. What they're using, though, is high energy solutions. If you're putting more energy into extracting it than you're getting out of it, you don't have a fuel. So where we come in is to inexpensively cause the algae to come together and then push it to the surface so it can be pushed, raked off into a slurry. Long term, the costs are going to go down for everything in algae. We just did a study that showed that with the right amount of footprint, we're talking 50 hectares or more, about 125 acres, you could produce algae-based gasoline and diesel for as little as $2.28 a gallon. Origin Oil is now in the field. We've piloted our technology. It's proven at what we would consider commercial level for our activities. And now we're in the phase of implementing showcase or reference sites on different continents to begin to work with distributors and original equipment manufacturers who will embed our technology into larger systems. And that's where we're going, is we're really going towards a licensing model that has us receiving revenue from the machines that other people make. In the telecom industry, Qualcomm is an incredibly leveraged company. Why? Because they don't make equipment, they don't invest in networks, they are a provider of software and of technology. And so that's a very powerful model. Investing in Origin Oil means investing in a company that is incredibly leveraged and doesn't have to spend vast amounts of CapEx. You could call it almost the keystone company in this whole lineup. Fundamentally, what we're doing is we're pulling the suspended solids out of any aquatic medium. And we were amazed to find out recently that our technology works equally well on these water floods that carry petroleum out of wells. And of course, petroleum is nothing more than old algae. And when that water comes out of these oil wells, vast amounts of water comes out laden with petroleum. This is called frac flowback. And the operators are trying to get more petroleum out, and they're trying to reuse the water, so they need to get it clean. Turns out that in one pass we get 98% of the hydrocarbons out, and so it's a whole new business for us. For us, what this means is we get to get an additional use of our technology with immediate licensing, and we can stay focused on the algae opportunity long term. Think about baking soda. You use baking soda to bake with, but Arm & Hammer found all kinds of value adds in